Hello, everybody. I found a no-risk investment. That is right. No risk whatsoever to this investment. It is called coin roll hunting. So what you do is you get rolls of coins from the bank like these, and you look through them for any old and valuable coins like heirs, which I have a few of those listed here on my little sheet. And then you just dump the coins into a bin. You need to re-roll the coins in most places and drop them back at the bank. If you don't find anything, you're getting exactly what you paid for it. So this is a no-risk investment whatsoever. Now this is part 2 of a little series. The first video I did was in pennies, and that video will be right up here in the top right-hand corner of your screen. You can click on that video after you're done with this one. And I'm actually going to start a playlist and include all the videos because I'm going to be going over all the currencies and figure out what is the best rate of return that you would get from your investment. So this video, like I said, we're doing nickels. So I'm going to let you guys in if we find any silver war nickels, which are between 1942, some 42s are not, and 45, or any buffalo nickels, which are usually 1938 and earlier. So I'll let you know if we have any major finds, and I'll get straight to the hunt. Alright, so we are on roll number 4 of this box right here, and we found our very first 50s nickel. Now, a lot of people might be wondering what nickels I keep. I keep anything that is 50s or earlier. Now this nickel, it's not really worth more than 5 cents. It's still, I'm just counting it as a nickel, nothing towards the investment. But they are older and they are hard to find. So I might not show every single one of these because there will be quite a few of them. But I'll show you in at the recap how many we found. But that is our very first 50s nickel. Alright, so we're on roll number 9 of the very first box. And I found the very first 40s nickel so far, staring us right in the face. A 1948. There, you can see it a bit better. 1948 out of Philadelphia. So yeah, very first 40s. Very excited to get on with the nickel hunt. On the next roll, roll number 22. And we have a 1940 nickel. 1940 out of Philadelphia. Oldest one so far, and I'll let you know when we find something else. Alrighty, so I am pumped. About halfway through the box, roll 24, we found our first silver nickel. So this, I'm pricing it as $2 because that's about what they're worth. I could show it to you inside of the United States coins book. They're worth about $2. I think I'll show that at the end, but first silver nickel ever found by me. So that's really exciting. And that officially puts us into the profit for investing. And I will let you know when we find anything else. Same roll we just found that silver nickel in. And there's a Canadian cent. Or Canadian nickel from 1988. Keep that to the side. Not really worth more than 5 cents, but interesting. Let you know when we find anything else. Alrighty, so I am on roll number 44. It's been a bit slow for the last little bit. And I found our next 40s nickel, a 41. So 1 year off from possibly silver. I arranged these into stacks of 5, and I didn't film some of the later 50s because I didn't want the video to be too long for you guys watching. But that is our 7th 40s nickel, and I'll let you know if we find anything else. Ladies and gentlemen, roll number 49, and we've found another silver nickel 35% silver, 1943, Philadelphia. Add that little guy to the collection. So far, we've found 8 40s, 11 50s, 2 silvers, and that 1 Canadian. I'll let you know with the final box wrap-up what we have, unless there's something in that guy. Alrighty, so the box has been completely hunted, and here's the recap. We have found 8 from the 40s, 140, 4 41s, 2 48s, 1 49. We found 11 from the 50s, 2 54s, 2 55s, 2 56s, 1 56, 2 57s, 2 58s, and 2 59s. We found 1 Canadian cent from 1988. And the only things that I'm counting for money, unless I find a air inside of these, which I'll look for, the 2 silver nickels. These silver nickels are 42 and 43. So those are very cool. And I will show you guys right now inside of the United States coins book right here what you can expect to find for the silver nickel pieces. It says here, wartime silver ally. There were 35% silver. And in all conditions, very fine 20. It says $2 for all the dates. So I'm going to be calling these $2 each. So that is $4 extra on a $100 investment, which is pretty cool. Just made 4% profit on that very first box. I have the second box right down there, and I will go through and hunt that box and let you guys know what's inside of that one. Alright, so I mentioned before we get right into the second box, that some 42s are silver and some aren't. The way you could tell whether a 42 is silver or not is by the mint mark location. Silver nickels have the P, D, or S above the Monticello building, like that. And non-silvers have their mint mark to the right of it. It's hard to get on camera, but there's a little tiny S right next to the right of that building. So that's how you tell between a silver and non-silver 42. I have found a non-silver 42 before, and that kind of stunk. And I will get straight into the second box, opening up roll number 1. It is roll number 34. And I was flipping down the roll. Not sure if you can see it by the edge, but I was going through. That's a buffalo nickel. Is there a mint mark there? Nope, doesn't look like it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get a date on that one. I'm going to look at it for a while and I'll get back to you. Alrighty, so again, roll 34, that buffalo nickel that I found. The date that I could see is 1927. So with that inside of the book, a 1927 P Buffalo nickel is $1.25 in G4 condition. I'm only putting it as $1 because I can barely read that date, and I'm not sure if it would make G4, so I'll put that as $1 right there. $1 profit on that coin, and I will let you know if I find anything else in the rest of this box. Alright, well, same roll on that buffalo nickel, just a few coins later. There's a 1946. So, another 40s nickel. Good to see. That puts 4 50s, 5 50s, and 3 40s, and that one buffalo nickel so far. Let you know when there's anything else. Alright, so box number 2 has been hunted. And there are 2, 4, 6, 8 from the 50s. There are, hey kitty, there are 9 from the 40s and 1 Buffalo nickel. The Buffalo nickel's a 27, and I'm pricing it at $1 worth. So overall, only a 1% return on investment, or 101%, 1% extra. So not as good as the initial with the 2 silvers. Yes, kitty cat. But still not terrible. After all, this was no risk. It just took time. And we filled up our jar full of nickels. So I've been using this thing. And I'm going to hunt through these. These are older rolls, and I don't see any really new coins on the ends. So I'm going to hunt through these. I'll let you know if we find any silver or buffaloes or anything else that's good. And then in the end, I'll compare all 3 sets and rate of returns. So on these extra rolls here, I know I said I wouldn't bring you in if it wasn't a buffalo or silver, but we have gotten a few 40s and 50s. But this right here is a 39. The technically second year Jeffersons were minted. The 39D is the key date of the series. See if we got the D. No, it's only the Philadelphia. Alright, well, a bit of a disappointment, but it is still a 30s nickel. I'll let you know if we find any silvers or buffaloes, or maybe another 39. Alright, so I know I said I'd only bring you in if there's another 39 or silver or buffalo, but I lied again. So, 340s, 350s, the 139, and here's a 62 I pulled out. Now, the strange thing about this is on the reverse, the entire ring is gone, and there's a large portion of metal missing here, but it's all worn smooth. So I have no idea if this is like an error or something. So I'm actually going to go to my coin shop tomorrow, and I will let you know if this is an error and if it's valuable or not. But it'll be a bit. So, I mean, not for you guys. For you guys, it'll be like 20 seconds. But for me, it'll be about 22 hours. So, I'll let you know if this is an error or not. Alright, so we're all done with the 2 boxes, and here's the wrap-up, as well as what we made. So, box number 1 had 11 50s, 9 40s, 11 if you include the silvers, 2 silvers, and 1 extra Canadian. Box number 2 had 8 50s, 8 40s, 0 silvers, but it had a buffalo. The extra rolls, 20 rolls, 6 50s, 5 40s, no silver, but we did pull out a 39. So box 1 says the silvers are $2 a piece, was a 4% return because they cost $100 for a nickel box. And so that was a 4% return. Box 2, not as good with a 1% return, buffalo being worth about $1. The extra rolls, 20 rolls, saying 0% return, because while I can probably sell that 39 for a little bit more, it's not going to be that much more. So in the end, I did $240 and made $5. So that is pure profit, no risk whatsoever in my investment, because like on the last rolls, even though I didn't make anything, I just put the coins back, re-roll them, and can deposit them back at my different bank than I pick it up from, pick the nickels up from, but back at a local bank. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, chances are you'd like some other videos of mine. And stay tuned for parts 3, 4, and 5 of this series. They will be coming soon, doing dimes, quarters, and half dollars. So please subscribe so you don't miss out on those videos. And I will see you in the next one.